To those stating, it is not my fight. This is why this country is in the position that it is today. And since y'all want to make this a race issue, let's talk. We are asking for support.
Hey guys, how are you all doing? It's your girl Cindy and I'm back again with another video. Thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. I just want us to please have a look at this video right here. This woman's video is going viral on TikTok, and of course I thought to share this video with you. Stay with me guys, because I can't make this up. Check this video out.
To those stating, it is not my fight. This is why this country is in the position that it is today. The color of my skin should not matter. Whether I'm brown, black, purple. This is a humanitarian issue. We are in this position because there is no unity. We are not united. If anything, the other side, the one thing they're good at is uniting together. I want you to understand that hatred and racism is something that is taught. We are not born like that. There has never been a thought in my mind that said my voice didn't matter. Because together, we can move mountains. The National Guard is in LA. You think if your voice didn't matter, you think if unity didn't matter, there would be so much commotion? No. Mi gente, we are stronger together. It doesn't matter what color you are or where you come from. This is not a fight for just one. This is a fight for all.
You were told. You were told. Even Donald Trump, again, because I don't know how many times we're going to say this to you. He said it. You should have listened. You're coming on social media making this type of video. I don't get it. I don't understand. Do y'all know what black people have been going through? Now you are calling on Asian community, black community. Again, I am not in support of violence. I am not in support of it. Anyways, you guys, I have put together some stitches. Of course, people stitched her video and she did some follow-up videos doubling down, which I'm going to show you. Please check these videos out.
This is why this country is in the position that it is today.
No. This country is in the condition and position it's in today because of racism. Racism. The greatest export America puts out year after year, and has been doing it since boats were made out of wood and had cloth sails, is racism. For years, we have listened as every marginalized community that has come to this country have said fucked up shit about us. Not that you met us, you just got it from someplace else. We were lazy. We wanted all the welfare. We didn't want to work. We never took any responsibility. We never took advantage of all the things that were there. We just didn't want it. And the funniest part about it is this. Every one of those groups would not have the freedoms that they have when they get here were it not for black folks. Y'all seem to think the Civil Rights Act just was something for black folks. No. Y'all seem to believe that the Voting Rights Act was something for just black folks. No, it wasn't. It was so that every voice, every marginalized voice would be heard. And what do we get in return? Now, don't get me wrong, there's going to be a bunch of people saying not all of us, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. I shouldn't have to say that. But since I did, I did. Every one of you had a chance on November 5th of 2024. That was what broke all unity. All of it. We showed up for everybody else and got shit on. And I'm sorry. It hurts for me to say that, but it's true. We show up for everybody. Nobody shows up for us. There's always an excuse. I made a video where I said you are not required to fight a war for somebody that would not fight for you. And everybody seemed to believe that I was talking about the current conflict in Gaza or the current conflict that's going on in LA or ISIS. No, I meant simply, you don't have to fight for somebody that would not fight for you. You should not bust somebody in the mouth for a motherfucker that would not bust a grape in a fruit fight. In other words, take your time and your energy and put it to better things than trying to fight battles for people that A, don't appreciate it, and B, wouldn't do the same thing for you. November 5th of 2024 proved that to a lot of black folks. 92% of black women, 80% of black men. Everybody else thought better than us. As if we didn't know what the fuck we were talking about. There is a large majority of white women voted for Donald Trump. We're not surprised. They always do that. They talk unity, go in the booth, say fuck everybody. White men have been, literally, we have wrote them the fuck off. They're never going to get it. The system, benefits them. So why the fuck would they even try to fix it? Again, had y'all just went in and voted, nobody would have said anything. It's the antagonistic part that got y'all fucked up. It's the antagonistic part that got y'all fucked up. And I'm sorry, every community, and actually, I'll say all communities, and that includes black community. There's a level of anti-blackness in all of them that nobody wants to address because heaven fucking forbid you hold a mirror up to yourself. We tried to warn you. Did you notice that they had to brag about the strides that they made in the black community? Why do you think that is? Because we have never trusted the motherfuckers. And by extension, we really haven't trusted the Democrats either. We haven't. We've always been like, all right, do it again. Do it the fuck again and watch what the fuck happens. Bitch, we will leave. The backbone of leftist politics in America are black women. How many of y'all disrespected them? And again, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. I had to say it again. We tried to unify. We've been trying to unify. We've been trying to warn y'all that this system that y'all swear up and down is so fair and so great is fucked up since the fucking 50s. And what have we gotten? What have we gotten for our troubles? Disrespected at every fucking turn. At every turn. Every community that benefited from the civil rights movement are the same motherfucking communities that will tell us that black folks need to pull our pants up, stop listening to hip-hop music, and find your fucking fathers. In other words, y'all have become the mouthpieces for white supremacy. We already heard it from them motherfuckers, but then we got to hear it in a Spanish accent or written out in Chinese. The fuck is that? And when we did have a chance, like when Brother Fred Hampton was trying to build a rainbow coalition, see how bad that fell apart? And then we have people actively voting for this, knowing goddamn well it would cost your family and your friends being here. Why is it that this is always pointed outward, never inward? Everybody can come in and try to tell us how to handle our fucking lives as black folks, but y'all won't do it to your own. We tried this already. We did. We literally did. But because it came out of the mouth of a black woman or a black man, maybe somebody on government assistance, maybe somebody that's doing better than you didn't want to listen. You kept sticking your hand in that lion's mouth. Even though we kept telling you that's a live lion. Those teeth are real and sharp. And that motherfucker has 4 claws and eats meat. And you are made out of meat. Oh, there are some brothers and sisters out there. Do not get me wrong. and you will betray them. You will betray them. Maybe not you personally, but people within your community will. Y'all forget the times where there was unity and how that ended up. Black folks get our cynicism honestly. We are not very trusting people because we have seen this scene in this movie over and over and over again. There could have been unity in the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, the 2000, 2010, 2020. But everybody thought they knew better than us. And now you see the results. You want unity? You want unity. Two things must happen. Accountability to yourself, in the form of, maybe we probably should have listened to these people. Maybe that motherfucker really is dangerous for my fucking community and I won't support him. And coming to the table honestly. Meaning, when a black life falls on the ground, we shouldn't have to be asking for fucking help because it could be a Latino life next. We have always tried to fight for human rights and have been ridiculed at every fucking point because of it. And now, this is happening to other communities. And y'all are asking where we are. We're heartbroken, we're tired, we're disgusted, and we're angry. And we are sitting out. Until such time as people are ready to listen, not be the center, but listen. We're not fucking with y'all. We don't want no kids snatched up by ICE. We don't want no kids deported that have cancer and things of that nature. But y'all need to address how we got here in the first place and stop getting mad at us for our reaction to, once again, leading the charge and getting a knife stabbed in our back.
To those stating, it is not my fight. This is why this.
So, soon as it went to LA, it became a civil rights issue. But when it was in Florida, you didn't hear the Mexicans saying nothing. The Mexicans weren't saying nothing. When they was deporting the Haitians, the Dominicans, the Cubans, the Vietnamese, the Japanese, the Chinese, the Africans, the Mexicans wasn't saying shit. They wasn't protesting with their Mexican flags. They was on the West Coast chilling. As soon as they come to the West Coast, now it becomes a civil rights issue. And, oh, if y'all don't support us, shut the fuck up. It ain't even about being Mexican. If you're in the country legally and you're Mexican, you don't have nothing to worry about. If you was born in America, you're an American. It doesn't matter that you're a Mexican. If you're in the country illegally, you have something to worry about. You know why? Because you're a criminal. It's that simple.
To those stating, it is not my fight. This is why this.
Gaslighting 101. Wow. The call's coming from inside the house. It's a shame you didn't address your own community, considering what the voting polls stated. Everyone's seen it. We all know. All around the world we know. What do you think? We feel sorry for you? Because we don't. We might feel bad about what's going on. Of course. We're not fucking heartless. But do I have enough sympathy or pity for you? No, I don't. None. Zero. Do you know why? Because you didn't even have your own best interests at heart. Now, you may not have personally voted for him, or you may have done. That's on you. But I remember there being a song, the Latinas for Trump. I will vote for Donald Trump. Listen to me. All the Cubans, all of you Mexicans, you would all at it. He told you what he was doing. He let you know with English, with no messing about. He even told you, I don't care about you, I just want your vote. Listen, you sold yourselves out. And now you want us to have any type of sympathy. Let me tell you something. From the States all the way down to Africa, we have got no sympathy for you. None. Zero. None. Can't afford it. You're too expensive. Have a good day.
To those stating, it is not my fight.
How old are you, 10? By the way you're speaking, I can tell that you didn't get to learn too much of any black history. That's neither here or there. That's not your fault. You didn't want to know about black history. Reason being is because they had y'all thinking y'all were the whiteys for so long. Now that the white folks that did all those bad and horrific things to black folks are now doing them to your people now. Oh, now it's inhumane. Since you guys are getting the treatment. Now it's inhumane, but was it inhumane when they were treating us like that and killing our black boys, and they're still doing it in the streets and giving them jail time and locking up free black men that never even did the crime and so forth. But now, the shoe's on the other foot. So now it's inhumane since it's y'all. Girl, bye. Let me say something to you. Again, I will continue to say it. See, don't be like the Pharisees. You probably don't even know who that is either. You probably don't read the Bible. Anyways, let me just say this to you. Stop acting like, you know what? You know what? Go in my content. There's this one girl who can at least say we screwed up as Latinos and so forth. But y'all want to sit here and point the finger. Keep pointing your finger. We ain't moving. It's not our fight. We had shit straightened out. Y'all messed it up. If you go back in your history, you'll see what Martin Luther King and all of them did. We didn't say illegal immigrants are not added onto this bill. No. We didn't say that when we marched. No. Back then, no. It was everybody. We didn't look at anyone as being an immigrant or Latino, but we didn't do that, blacks. The bill was for everybody to come over here to the United States here and be treated equally and right. We did that. Y'all dismantled that bill. So you say, we effed up. Y'all got paid, huh? Because I heard Elon Musk paid some of y'all. Y'all took that. What y'all do with that money? That money can't help y'all now. What was it, $500? $500, and not to touch those that are legal, but you could mess with the other ones that are illegal. Yeah. They tricked you just like they tricked us, boo-boo. Don't you know white folks can be so mean? Look what they did to the gingers. Look how they treat the folks that were just redheads. Look what they did to the Jews. Look what they did to Italian folks. What you think? What y'all think y'all too good? Because y'all get them Brazilian butts and all that. Y'all think y'all are that dope. It don't work that way. Boo-boo. Tell your peoples to get out there and march like they are in LA. They're all out there marching. Get out there, do your thing. Shut your mouth. Cut your TikTok off. Get off the TikTok. You're too young to be on it anyway. Well, you ain't too young to be on it, but you're too young to be knowing about what we talking about. You grown, stay in a child spot. But you don't know about black history because you know why? Because you're not black or anything like that. So you're the whitey. And then you woke up.
This is why this country is in the position that it is today.
You guys are getting what you voted for. That's not the reason we're here. We're here because, as a collective, various people failed an open book test. We're here because he showed you who he was and you chose not to believe him. We are here because a man who has had smoke for the Latin community since day one, in their eyes, was better than a black woman. That's why we're here. We are here because certain members of a political movement decided to sacrifice the very people they were trying to protect by either not voting or voting for a non-viable candidate, or voting for that Mango Mussolini directly. That's why we're here. We are here because several members of disenfranchised communities thought they were special and they are finding out the hard way. Most importantly, we are here because black people said they were taking a step back and we meant it. No longer going on the streets so we could be cannon fodder. It's not happening. I wish you luck in your endeavors, but I will not be there.
To those stating, it is not my fight.
Ma'am, I'm gonna honestly give you 2 seconds of advice. If I were you,
I would delete this. Because what's happening is bigger than your page. I looked at a couple of your videos. And you weren't an activist until now. If you don't want that backlash, and it's coming, I see it already, I would stop this foolishness. That is all.
I took some screenshots of comments from the comment section of that video so you guys can see what other people dropped in there. You can please pause to read these comments if you want to. Something is not clear. Because while I'm watching this video, I've got these questions that I want to ask. Why are you guys not calling on white people, especially the ones that voted for President Donald Trump? Because you all voted for him. So why don't you call on the people that voted for him? At least start from there. You are not calling them, but you all want black people to come out. Do you all know what's going to happen when black people come out on the streets? When they come out to protest, do you all know what's going to happen? You want unity now? I'm not against it, but please, I'm done. Like, I'm tired. Y'all should please stop blaming them. I'm going to show you the follow-up video that she did. I think 1 or 2 that I'm going to show you, because people were asking her in the comment section, why are you angry and mad at people that are telling you to leave them alone? Check her video out.
And since y'all want to make this a race issue, let's talk. I have a lot of people in the comments talking about, why are you just talking about African Americans? Why are you just asking for our support? Why are you not asking white people? Why are you not asking Asian people? Let me tell you something. If it's not clear by now, they have never been part of the fight. And that's not to come for you guys, but the majority is not the minority, right? Black and brown are the minority in this country. We have had a lot more issues than any other race in this country. So, you know, by default, you would kind of think like we would stand together, you know, having a history of so much oppression. And, you know, I'm not trying to discredit anybody else, but we have both been through a lot. This is not even a topic of conversation. Once y'all get over the fact that it's not a race thing, because there is only one race, and that is the human race. And if you guys want to continue to put us in separate teams, then we are never going to fix the problem. Truly. If there is no unity, nothing is getting fixed. I'm going to just leave that there. Damn, y'all need to back it up, because nobody told you to go protest. We are asking for support. That doesn't necessarily mean go put yourself on the lines. I know the history of if Black Americans go and join the front lines, how brutal it's going to be. I understand. I'm not dumb. Nobody's telling y'all to go do that. I'm telling y'all to support us behind closed doors. I'm telling y'all to repost, to share information, to spread awareness that this is wrong. What is going on is wrong. Nobody told y'all to go put your life on the line, dude. We understand that everybody has their own conditions, and self-advocacy is not just through going to protest. You can speak up for people through this phone, like what I'm doing right now. On camera, off camera, it doesn't matter. We should still be saying something. So, that's just how I feel, because I just can't. I can't. It's like this whole thing has turned into a big ass race issue. How are we ever going to stop the problem? How are we ever going to fix this if we can't get over our race?
Anyways, you guys, I thought to react to this trending video. Let me know what you all think in the comment section. And of course, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, share, comment, and of course, come back for another one. I'm gonna see y'all in my next video. Y'all have a lovely day and please be safe out there. Bye.